record-breaking numbers at the Sharonville show, which is the Cincinnati exposition that I just attended and came back Saturday. I want to share that with you. I also want to share the special gift at the end of this video, so stay tuned to find out who gave me this and what it is. So I went to the Sharonville show. I was there Thursday for dealer setup, and I was there Friday and Saturday, and I was overwhelmed. 3 full days of constant business that's never happened and record profits. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about the show a little bit, but I'm going to show you some of the things that I purchased. We did a video on the first day, but then I had more people sell things to me, and I want to show you. I had a couple gifts given to me, and I want to show you those as well. So we don't want to miss this. So let's start looking at it while we're talking about the coin show. So here's a few examples of things that I bought that's just typical. The first thing that I want to show everyone is someone came to me, asked me a couple things they had, how much the value was, and they had a gouge on reverse, and I was looking at the coin, and it's actually, if you could see in the details here, see if we can get the focus. So as you can see, it struck through some goop, and it looks like some of the die marks used to remove a clash marks are still there on the coin. Now I told him, I said, it's not worth a lot of money, but it's kind of cool. And he said, well, look, you helped me out a little bit with some of my coins here, so I'll give it to you. So he gave it to me, and I told him, I said, well, I'll put it in the video. So I appreciate it. I appreciate any gifts given to me. Here's something that someone came to the table with. I won't mention names. I won't put people out there like that. There was video there. Couch Collectibles was there. Did a little interview with me. Coin op, obviously. And, like I said, it's really cool to see a video and things going on at the show. But my gross was almost $20,000. That was gross sales. And I did about 21% profit margins. So you're looking at around $4,000 gross profit. And then you take off the expenses, about $600 total. If my pay, and which I don't really pay myself for that. I'm the boss. I'm the owner. And then you've got gas and eats, things like that, and a motel room. So, you're looking at probably clearing about $3,500. So that, as if anybody's watched my previous videos on the coin shows, that that's actually really good, because typically I would do $4,000 to $6,000 at the show and maybe clear 500 for the whole weekend. So that was definitely a record for me. I have never had a show do that well since I've owned this coin shop. I'm a small dealer. I don't have a lot of high-end things. So the main sale was on Thursday. That was the biggest sale of the show, and it was to a dealer. And I did sell that 79cc Mint State 63, which everyone knows that's a $9,000 coin. And then he bought another one or two graded coins, which that helped make the whole show. I mean, it did. It was half the sales. But the rest of them was people who watched my channel, who came to my table, and bought. Mostly what I sold was things like carded coins. I sold some silver rounds. I had a special on those at $28 a piece. And I sold a lot of 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars as well, even to some dealers. I had a pretty good price on them at the show. And that was basically what most of the sales were. A lot of people bought a lot of carded coins. So to actually make another 9,000 gross on carded stuff in 2023, Morgan Peace dollars, as well as silver rounds, that's actually pretty good. And another thing, I gave away a lot of red books, a lot of giveaways. I gave away a silver round. I gave away a lot of loops. People come to my table, if they watch the coin op videos. And then a lot of kids were there. I always made sure when they come to my table, I gave them something if they were collecting, tried to get them interested, give them something. But like I said, it was such a great show, and I appreciate every single person that came to my table, because it was overwhelming. I could not believe the amount of people that watched my channel came to that show to see me. Some of them never even been to a coin show in their life. That is wonderful to hear. And I just was, heck, I didn't even want to sleep. I wanted to keep going. You can kind of see what it is there. It's toned up. It's not anything really special. I bought a couple of those. But the show itself, the nice to see Robert from Coin Op and all the other shows and Joe Durbin and those guys. Some of you might know them. You know, we all got crossover watchers. I know that, and viewers. But just the having fun together, talking together, doing business together. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's just really great show. I had no complaints. I had not one complaint, except maybe that it wasn't a little bit longer. I don't know if I can complain about that. And I really didn't plan on all the people selling stuff to me. It's kind of hard to buy at the show. I didn't bring a lot of money to buy things that I wanted to sell. My main goal was to sell coins and to visit and socialize and things like that. It ended up being a lot of buying on my part. I probably bought as much as I sold. But you make your money when you buy, as well as make your money when you sell. So I was grateful to be able to buy some nice things. Not everybody sold to me for what I offered either. You know, sometimes you just don't, and it's no hard feelings. But I did buy some things off the same person. They thought that it was fair. You know, it's like I said, you know, a lot of this is dealer stuff. Dealer had these things. Dealers had these coins, and I bought them from them. A little bit of wholesale. Uh, you know, a lot of that was going on at the show. A lot of people told me that they'd had a really good show. Some of them told me they had been to shows in larger shows in other states, and that this show was by far much better. So it wasn't just me. So I'm hoping that Coin Op and me promoting this show helped it out to the point where it was this successful, because that would really make me feel great to know that mentioning the show in my videos actually helped other dealers and helps overall everything. I mean, it was great. Here is some gold that I purchased. This was cleaned. You can see the clean lines. It's still a nice coin. It's a $10 gold piece. And then a 96 S, $20 gold. Looks like it's circulated. It's a little cleaned itself. But, you know, like I said, it's still gold to be able to buy. And here's some nice Indian head that I purchased, $10. It's pretty nice there. And that's actually a 1910D. You can see the D mint mark here. And a 1908. That's really cool. It's a 1908D. You can see the mint mark there. So overall, purchased a lot of coins. You know, purchased some currency here. I'll show you. There's some national currency from Cleveland, silver certificates, things like that. But man, I really made a very big purchase on a large note, and not a large note in size, but in denomination. But here are some silver certificates. You're looking at $1.50 to $2 a piece is what dealers typically pay for those. Sometimes they'll pay $1.25 a piece. It depends. You know, around $7-8 for these. They'll sell for upwards of $12. You know, they're not anything special, but they had a decent look to them. Not a lot of folds or anything like that. But man, here's the drum roll for the biggie. Look at this thing, $1,000 note. Some of you probably already seen this, but man, this is something else. Look at this thing, $1,000 note. Man, I mean, it's a beautiful note, 1934A. This is the year my dad was born. And here's what was out there. Somebody was purchasing or using this because it was folded. It's probably in the fine 12 condition. It has a really good fold down the middle there. No pinholes, anything like that. So we're looking at a note that's upwards around anywhere from $2,500 to $2,700. Probably should be graded, honestly. I think I've seen one on eBay and fine 12 graded, sold for $2,700. So, you know, $2,500, $2,400 be fair on this note. But yeah, it's a beauty. Don't know what I'm going to do with it as of yet. Don't know if it's going to be for sale immediately. I'm definitely going to show it off a little bit. It's kind of nice to have something like that. This is kind of an attraction type thing where it'll bring people into the coin shop. So that's pretty much what I purchased. I showed you in another video. You have to check out the other video that I talk about the show. And I show you other coins that I purchased, some graded coins that I purchased. Because, I mean, we do have other coins that I did buy at Morgan's that, a lot of people see the Morgans. I show those all the time. I don't get tired of looking at them, but I don't want to burn everybody else out by showing off Morgan after Morgan after Morgan. But like I said, these are just show buys. This was for a customer, 1903 Mint State 64, pretty rare coin there. It's worth $800. As far as retail is concerned, here's an 1885 Mint State 65, and it's just a beautiful coin. I mean, it just looks the grade. And then a 1937 Mint State 66 Buffalo. To have a coin like this, just to compare to your other Buffalo nickels to see if you want to send them off for grading. We're looking at, a coin that's not, basically, I think I paid $48 for it. I think it was. And, I can sell it probably for 65 to 70 or something like that, whatever retail is. But it gives me an example of a 66 if I want to go through my Buffalo nickels, see if I need to send one off. But anyways, it's got to be worth, you want something worth about $100 really to send it off. But anyway, here's a 1854 AU55 Type 2 Indian. You don't see this stuff very often come in. Someone throw it down on the, hey, you want to buy this and make an offer? And I did. I was able to buy this. It's just, here's a 1877 S PCGS very fine 35 trade dollar. Just some really cool coins that I got to purchase. So as promised, we're going to reveal this. We're going to talk about it. This is really cool for, I was given this right off the bat, and I thought, what in the world, what would you don't have to give me anything. I was thinking, that's kind of cool, and to get something right off, the coin show, and look at it. This is a Joe Durbin creation. Now, what I want to tell everyone, he makes these bells out of Morgan dollars, half dollars, and things like that. And he does such a really good job making these bells. And they gave me this as a gift because I had brought him some customers. And Joe Durbin has auctions on his site. He bought some inventory from me, some coins. So if you get a chance, go over to Joe Durbin and check out his channel and check out his auctions. And I want to thank you. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Joe. I sure do appreciate this. This makes my third bell. I appreciate everyone who just said hi. Even if you didn't buy anything, you're not required to purchase or sell to me. All you got to do is come and say hi. Love your videos. I really didn't do a count, but I mean, it was, I would want to say 100 to 200 people. I mean, that's kind of astounding for a smaller channel. I know I've got 145,000 subscribers, but that's still a lot of people for a channel to have come to a coin show and tell you they watch your videos. A lot of dealers there watch my videos too. So listen, I appreciate it. I'm glad you watched my video. I appreciate that too. On all of the views, I appreciate it. All the subscribes. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.